Morning Matadors, I'm Henrik.
And I'm Sarva, and this is your morning Aviso for Friday, March 24th.
Counselors will be conducting registration workshops in Period 3 for 9th and 10th graders from March 16th to March 31st. Please have your Chromebooks ready to go. Remember, registration closes on April 14th. Registration is also available on the GHS homepage.
Seniors, applications for the State Seal of Biliteracy is now available in the Counseling and Career Center. All applications need to be turned in before April 4th to Ms. Breach. Now let's head to set for a movie review on Creed.
Creed 3, the third movie of the franchise, starring Adonis Creed, played by Michael B. Jordan, shows his life after he decided to walk away from boxing after the second movie. This movie shows his life as a boxing manager for the fighters at his gym before his old childhood friend, Damian Anderson, played by Jonathan Majors, comes back from prison and wants to start boxing again. Damian boxes one of Creed's best fighters and fought dirty. The climax is when Adonis Creed and Damian Anderson box each other, which is significant because it is a fight between brothers. I recommend this film because it shows the perfect amount of backstory explaining this drama and problems that Creed and Dame had against each other. It also has some really great fighting scenes all throughout the film. I do believe this is a great movie that anyone can go see and enjoy. Here's a quick clip from the trailer.
Before I got locked up, I was the best. You a coward, bro, and a fraud. Try spending half your life in a cell, watching somebody else live your life.
I had to draw the line.
I'm just getting started, little brother.
I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies.
I'm coming for it all.
He's not gonna stop.
Then you make him.
The one and only Adonis Creed, you're the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. 3 years ago, it's been a minute since you've been out in these streets.
When I walked away from boxing, I walked away with some unfinished business.
You see that man right there? Do you remember him?
Hey, hey. No friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. A fact. Let us start a beat, don't wanna keep it rap. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back.
Don't let him destroy everything you've built. Everything we've built.
Yeah, I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies. My brothers and my enemies. My brothers and my enemies.
You out there boxing. I need you to start fighting.
It's pretty cool, man.
CASP will take place on March 27th through March 31st. All juniors will take the summative assessment in English language arts, mathematics, and science. The testing week bell schedule is on the GHS website.
CSF is currently accepting applications based on last trimester's grades. Please see Ms. Brigadell in room 307 to pick up the required paperwork that was passed out at the last meeting. A copy of your recent report card or an unofficial transcript is required with your completed application. Please submit your paperwork at the next CSF meeting on Monday, March 27th. Deadline for current applications is Friday, prior to spring break, March 31st. No exceptions.
Now let's head to Tall and Live for Women's History Month.
Hi, Matt. In honor of Women's History Month, let's take a look at women's rights activist Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony was a pioneer in the women's suffrage movement in the United States and president of the National Women's Suffrage Association, where her work helped pave the way for the 19th Amendment to the Constitution, giving women the right to vote.
Born Susan Brownell Anthony on February 15, 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts, she was the daughter of Daniel Anthony, a cotton mill owner, and his wife Lucy Reed Anthony. She grew up in a politically active family who, as part of the abolitionist movement to end slavery.
When they moved to Rochester, New York in 1845, Anthony's social circle included anti-slavery activist Frederick Douglass, who would later join Anthony in the fight for women's rights, and journalist William Lloyd Garrison. The Anthonys were also part of the temperance movement, which attempted to cease the production of sale of alcohol in the United States.
When Susan B. Anthony was denied a chance to speak at the Temperance Convention because of her gender, she was inspired to shift her focus to the fight for women's rights. She realized that no one would take women seriously in politics unless they had the right to vote. There will never be complete equality until women help make laws and elect lawmakers.
Anthony founded the National Women's Suffrage Association in 1869 alongside activist Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Around this time, the two created and produced The Revolution, a weekly publication that lobbied for women's rights under the American Equal Rights Association.
She even took matters into her own hands in 1872 when she illegally voted in the presidential election. Anthony was arrested and tried unsuccessfully to fight the charges. She ended up being fined $100, a fine she never paid.
When she died on March 13th, 1906, at the age of 86 from heart failure and pneumonia, women still had no right to vote. The end.
Thank you for loving women. Back to you, studio.
I love women.
Are you interested in taking leadership next year? You must submit an application and be submitted into the class. Applications are due by April 28th. Be sure to check the Granada website for a link to the application. See Ms. Gayhouse with any questions regarding leadership.
That's all for today, Granada. Have a great day and stay classy.